everybody. I'm dressed to go clean at the Palazzo, but we have a special treat today. We're going into this Palazzo, which belongs to a friend's father-in-law, and it's beautiful inside. It needs some work, but it's not so much abandoned as it just needs to be repurposed. And there's some beautiful inside spaces I've seen before. But a previous tenant has moved out, and this has such great possibilities to have this gorgeous inside interior courtyard. There's supposedly a little piece of land too, which maybe we'll get to take a look at. But anyways, that's what we're doing today, and then we'll go back to cleaning the palazzo. So this palazzo, it's not, ooh, loud cars. This is just off the main strip, and up here it includes this part, ooh, way up there, and around the back side, and then what they call depositos. So this looks like it could be a commercial space, but I also think these could open up into, and this one here, open up into a bigger, courtyard that could be used also for some public space. So this would be perfect for someone that wanted to have little concerts here, or little gallery shows, or events, or hire it out, as well as live here. This is the garage where you can actually bring a car in, and then it opens up to a big courtyard. And anyways, because I had seen this one before, and because I know the person who owns it, we're going to get in it. Around the corner here, the rooms on the other side upstairs belong to a dottoressa, and then down here is some commercial space that's currently being rented out as well. So today's tour is going to include in the courtyard and the back depositos, into the back garden space, which we are going to get into, up the stairs and around the palazzo, a look down to the garden space from upstairs, the small exterior deposito, and the larger exterior deposito, which I think has some great promise. Let's get started. This is the magical courtyard. Has multiple entrances. Lovely old sink or fountain. I just wonder what this was like. It was first built. I imagine a staircase coming from here. Even you could do one from there, down, and then down to here. We'll see that part in a minute. This is blocked up, but it's we'll see it from the other side. Look at this. Bellissimo. This piece. We're working on getting to the door to the outside, but this is, let's see. This must be maybe 12 feet tall, 2.5 meters, something, 3 meters, something like that. And another little room there. So now if I go in and wow, look at those ceilings. They're fantastic. And I sort of look back out to where we just came. That's the little door I just pointed out. And this is looking back out. Just one of these doors is open, but imagine both of them open. You can see they've got the back door open to the garden, and let's take a look at the courtyard from this angle. Such a cool secret space to renovate. It's sold. Oh. Wow. Bellissimo. Attenzione. So there's a little backyard. This is mostly filled with, I'm seeing thorns and prickers, so I can't really, maybe blackberry bushes. Can't really walk in there without getting stuck, but this is an easy removal. Thankfully I have a selfie stick so I can be nosy. Bellissimo. Wow. So we come back inside and we go from that room into the next room, which is where they kept the horses. On this back wall, they kept the horse feed. And then you can see on what the wall that's straight ahead and to our right, there's some metal rings where they tied up the horses when needed. And when I turn all the way around, you'll see where they took the horses back out to here, not that one, but this one, out into the main courtyard. Now that we've made it up the stairs, look at those little balls on the railing. They're so cute. Okay, so now we're going into the palazzo. Look at that ceiling medallion. It would be beautiful with the right chandelier. We're inside now. You can see, obviously, that is not original lighting. This was used as a laboratory before. So sink in the corner. It needs to go. And we need some chandeliers in here. But these doors are gorgeous. They're so tall. Let's zoom out. The ceilings are tall, and the detail on the ceilings, I just want to point out, we're going to see it again in a second. This is sort of traditional Italian palazzo architecture, just going from one room to another, no hall, symmetrical sort of doorway, hallway. But anyways, back to the ceiling details. Those are three-dimensional. A lot of times you'll be in a palazzo and it'll be painted on beautifully such that you'll see a little water damage there. Not a big deal. The owner has replaced the with the superbonus. Okay, close up on the detail. It's gorgeous. And then we can go into this next room, which is one of my favorites. We saw this from the outside. I love it because there's Dante making an appearance, because there are two sets of doors, window doors, on this, balconies. That one there, you have a view of Mount Etna. You can again see that there was some ceiling damage before. Excuse my hands trying to adjust the camera here. Whoa. But the water damage has been fixed with the replacement of the roof. So it's just some cosmetic work that needs to be done. Again, that stuff is all three-dimensional up there. It is fantastic. This palazzo is in fantastic shape in comparison to the one we just purchased. You can see they've closed up a door there. So the entire building is not what's for sale. Pretty much what you're seeing is the part that's for sale. The parts that you don't see, like through that doorway that's closed up, already belong to someone else, or on the first floor there's some commercial buildings and commercial businesses in part of the building. So absolutely beautiful room. I just love it. This is entrance. Again. Bellissimo. And over here, a little kitchenette for right now, but still grande. So many rooms. This one. So this goes out to the stairway where these doors could be opened for breezes. This goes out also to the stairway. And this one goes out to the little terrazzo. There we go. So where we can see each downstairs. We have a fun little shape room. That's just a little mechanical room. And because this was used for a laboratory, which is like this end when they actually were using it, they have little bathrooms that they sort of retrofitted in there. Another little armadio. So just a little closetto. And just looks out to little garden space. Relatively new space. Perfect. Every place has a beautiful ceiling. And that's the other end. So maybe that could be opened. This is that door we looked at from the other side with the really gorgeous bolt. And the high ceilings. The acoustics in here are amazing. And possibly another door that was closed up there. So much possibility.
So lastly, I want to show you some ideas I had. I grabbed off Pinterest, some thoughts, some things I thought of when I walked through this house. So, I mean, this isn't the same kind of interior courtyard, but you get the idea. And then here, this was the last part we saw, but now think about it with that opened to the interior courtyard. And I don't know for sure if you can put a pool in there, but I think it could be doable. Okay, so now imagine what that courtyard could look like, because the whole downstairs courtyard would be yours if you had it decorated something like this. And because Sicily has very little rain, usually you can have your couches outside just like this. Now, I thought a little bit about what the inside to outside space, if that got cleaned up, you could create a very secondary cool outdoor space there with lots of greenery and utilize this old wall as well. Okay, back in that interior courtyard, just thinking about like the inside and outside rooms, changing those doors to something that lets light in. All of the doors, the 3 of them, right, left, and center. And then again, now we're in that room that they kept the horse in. I believe you can open up that half shape. This could be another place that opens up into that center courtyard, just giving you lots of opportunities. And this one is, again, in that last part we saw, just thinking about sort of indoor-outdoor space. I just think this place has so much possibility, and I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride. And if you like this and you would like to see other house tours, we're going to do that, as well as hopping back over to our palazzo as we restore it, our 31-room palazzo on the slopes of Mount Etna. Thanks for joining us.